Hi, this is David Carr, DTM. I set up the Toastmost.org club website hosting service based on WordPress to make it easier for clubs to get access to a modern and mobile-friendly web layout. And I've got a district offer that I've been working on. I want to give you an update on how that is coming along. The one that I'm working with most actively so far, and we're just testing this out and prototyping, is District 62, where I pulled in a bunch of content from their existing website and adapted it into a WordPress format. Now, the one that I actually have a little bit fleshed out is this site here, where we have a place for a big dramatic leader page to present what the leaders are all about. And then we can have a more detailed directory with everybody's email addresses. I mean, those could be the same page or different pages. It depends on how you want to set it up. If any officer is taking advantage of the blog, as this district director is here, their latest blog posts would also show up on the membership page. And each blog post also includes a little profile of her and a link to all of her other blog posts. Now, the directory is mirrored on the back end, where a password is required, with more information that people might not necessarily want to have published on the public site. So on the public site, we can put out an alias, a forwarding address that people can write to. On the back end, we have phone numbers and personal email addresses exposed, but only to the eyes of other deck members. Site administrator also gets access to a page for setting all this up, setting up your district and area structure, editing different profiles, adding profile photos, and also adding people who should have access to the system. So I can add an additional person to the list, then go in and edit that person's profile, add some additional information. If we just want to add a photo, we can go in here. Now, as the administrator, I can choose from the media library, or I can upload. If I gave access to this person, they would only be able to upload unless we grant them expanded privileges, editing privileges for the website. But still, anybody would be able to upload their own photo, and I can help set them up for all the other people on the site. And so if that's the correct picture, I can add that here and update this user. And now that would show up in our directory. So we have a whole system set up here. This is something that we can customize to different folks' needs. And we do have it set up so that there is a Toastmost for Districts page that explains the whole offer. If you'd like to try it on a 60-day trial, you come in here and you can put in your district number, and assuming you have registered a domain for district use, you would put that in here, or we could add that later after you've registered it, if it's a new district or you've never gotten around to creating a website. You do have to create an account before you can get to this point. But once I've created something, I can go in and look at it. Also get an email notification that includes a bunch of those details. This is a prototype site with just some placeholder content, but you can go in and, for example, change the whole design if you'd like to. So if you don't like this blue filtered version, you can switch to one of these other designs and see how that would work and customize further to taste. So check it out, see what might make sense for your club, your district. I'm looking for districts to try out the hosting, give them some help, and also maybe districts to sponsor websites for clubs based on WordPress.